Attention passionate New York Giants fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on New York Giants' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true New York Giants fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and New York Giants fans. Let's get to the news, all right, folks. Let's talk about some serious buzz swirling around the NFC East, and it's got potential implications that could shake up the division in a big way. Rumors are swirling that the New Orleans Saints might be open to trading Talis Fuaga, and if this deal goes down, it could be a game changer for the New York Giants. Now I know what you're thinking. Who is Talis Fuaga, and why should we care? Well, for starters, Fuaga is turning heads as a rookie, and he's doing it with a level of dominance that's rare for a first-year player. At just 23 years old, he's already making a name for himself as a true wall on the offensive line, and his potential is sky-high. Sources close to the Saints suggest that currently sitting at 4-6 with a negative cap situation of about $28 million in 2026, is looking to make some moves. They're eyeing a rebuild, especially on the quarterback front, with a top 12 pick potentially going toward a new signal caller. But they're also eager to free up some cap space to extend key players like Chris Olave and Alvin Kamara, while Ryan Ramczyk's return, who boasts a PFF pass block grade of 76. 8 adds more depth to their offensive line, and that's where Fuaga comes into play. The Saints see him as a valuable asset, a young, versatile tackle who could help them rebuild that offensive line in a hurry. Now let's talk about Fuaga himself. He's a true mauler reminiscent of Trent Williams in his college days at Oregon. He's the kind of player who dominates at the line of scrimmage, and his stats are nothing short of impressive. In 2025, he posted a PFF pass block grade of 94. 2, which places him among the top 3 offensive tackles in the league, an elite level for a rookie. He hasn't allowed a single sack in 612 snaps, which is incredible, and he's allowed just 18 pressures overall. His run blocking is equally impressive with an 88, 9 grade and a plus 0.24 EPA per run play. What's more, he's been remarkably durable, playing every game without injury, showing the grit and resilience that the Giants desperately need on their right side. Why would the Giants be interested? Well, with the current state of their offensive line, ranked 29th in the league for protecting the quarterback and allowing a staggering 42 sacks, adding Fuaga could be a massive upgrade. Evan Neal, for instance, has been struggling with a PFF grade of just 54.2, which is a disaster for a first-round pick. But Fuaga could immediately step in and stabilize that right tackle spot, potentially reducing sacks allowed to under 28. Think about it, the Giants' offensive line, which has been a sieve all season, suddenly turning into a strength. That's not just wishful thinking, it's a real possibility. Imagine Fuaga paired with Andrew Thomas on the left, forming a dominant duo reminiscent of the Cowboys' offensive lines from the 2010s, which were a nightmare for opposing defenses. With Fuaga protecting Daniel Jones' blind side, the Giants' offense could see a significant uptick in production. His presence would give the quarterback more time, and that extra time could translate into more explosive plays, more scoring drives, and a more consistent offensive rhythm. It's precisely what the Giants need to elevate their game, especially as they look to make a push for the playoffs. And this isn't just about regular season improvement. The impact on playoff scenarios could be substantial. With Fuaga anchoring the right side, the Giants' chances of facing top-tier defenses, like the Eagles or the Cowboys, might improve dramatically. His ability to serve as a shield for fragile QBs and to neutralize pass rushers could be the X-factor that propels New York into a deeper postseason run. If he performs at the level he's capable of, we're talking about a potential boost in odds for the Giants to reach the Super Bowl, moving from plus 12-0 to plus 500. An enormous difference that could make all the difference when crunch time arrives. Now let's look at some numbers that underline Fuaga's potential. Against Neal in 2025, Fuaga earned a plus 3.8 grade point advantage, a staggering plus 26% win rate in his blocks. This kind of dominance could translate into a more potent offense overall, lifting the Giants from their current 20th ranking in yards per game to something much more competitive. Pairing Fuaga with Thomas on the left side would turn the Giants' offensive line into a formidable force. something reminiscent of the legendary 2010s Cowboys OL, which was feared across the league. That kind of upgrade could be exactly what the Giants need to finally put together a balanced, explosive offense that keeps defenses honest and makes life easier for Daniel Jones. Of course, the Giants fans are no strangers to offensive line struggles, and this potential addition could be the piece that finally unlocks the offense's full potential. With the team sitting at 2-8, the urgency to improve is clear. The current state of the offensive line is a glaring weakness, and Fuaga's arrival could turn that weakness into a strength. What's exciting is that Fuaga isn't just a rookie with potential. He's already showing he can hold his own against some of the best pass rushers in the league. His ability to limit sacks and pressures is exactly what the Giants need to protect their young quarterback and give their offense the stability it desperately lacks. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest New York Giants news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. Looking ahead, if this trade goes through, it could be a pivotal moment for the Giants. Not only would they be getting a talented young tackle who's proven to be a game changer, but they'd also be sending a message that they're serious about building a dominant, resilient offense. It's a gamble, sure, but one that could pay huge dividends, especially if Fuaga continues to develop at his current rate. For Giants fans, this is the kind of move that sparks excitement because it's about more than just improving the roster. It's about transforming the team into a playoff-caliber powerhouse capable of making real noise in the postseason. In the bigger picture, the Giants have been in a bit of a rebuilding phase, trying to find consistency on both sides of the ball. They've got promising pieces in Daniel Jones, Saquon Barkley when healthy, and a young defense that's still figuring things out. But what's been holding them back more often than not has been the offensive line. It's been a sieve, leaking sacks and pressures, making it tough for Jones to operate and for the offense to sustain drives. A player like Fuaga, who can come in and immediately elevate the right tackle position, could be just what the doctor ordered, especially as the team looks to turn the page and aim for a winning season. Of course, the trade's details are still up in the air. The Saints are reportedly asking for a first-round pick in 2026 plus a fifth-rounder, which is a significant price, but considering Fuaga's upside, it might be worth it. For the Giants, it's about weighing the immediate upgrade against future draft capital. But if Fuaga delivers on his potential, this could be a move that defines the franchise's trajectory for years to come. Plus, with the Giants' current offensive struggles, even a rookie stepping into this role and making an immediate impact could be just the spark they need to turn things around. In summary, the potential acquisition of Tallis Fuaga by the Giants, if it materializes, could be one of the most impactful moves of the season. It's about upgrading an offensive line that has been a major liability, bringing in a young, talented player who's already showing the kind of traits that can transform an entire unit. It's about building an offense that can protect its quarterback and generate consistent yardage, setting the stage for a playoff push and possibly even a deeper run in the postseason. Giants fans, buckle up, because if this deal happens, we're looking at a new era, one where the offensive line is no longer a weakness but a weapon, and where the Giants become a team nobody wants to face come January. And now, New York Giants fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential move? Do you think Fuaga can be the missing piece to turn around this offensive line? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Giants. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest New York Giants news.